This educational video is intended to help children build their vocabulary for the purpose of their general knowledge, as well as to improve their scores on state and other standardized exams. Please pause the video to read the purpose, scope, and warnings related to this video. This video has a free student engagement worksheet that can also be used as a quiz. It's available in many formats. Please see the link in the description to download this. In this video, we'll learn the definition of these words. We'll do that by focusing on the meaning of the word parts, which make up each word. The word root cert means assure. We can think of this as saying that something has been checked and is correct. The word certify is a verb, which means it's an action word. To certify something means to check and make sure that it's in good condition. For example, this inspector is checking to see that a factory meets the requirements for clean and safe operation. If it passes the inspection, then he'll certify that the factory has met those requirements. The word certified is the past tense of certify. It means something has been checked and is correct. In the case of an inspector, she or he may make a stamp or write on a letter to indicate that something has been certified. The other common use of the word certified refers to sending expensive or important packages and letters. Certified mail requires that the recipient sign at the time of delivery. The sender then receives a postcard or other message that assures her or him that the right person received the mail. The word certificate is a noun, which in this case is a thing. A certificate is a written document that shows someone or something has been certified and is now official. A birth certificate has the name of the person, their date of birth, and some information such as where that person was born. A marriage certificate is a written document that shows the names of the people who got married, their marriage date, and where they got married. The word certain also contains the root cert, which means assure. We use this word when we want to say that we're very confident about a fact. Here's an example sentence with the word certain. Scientists are certain that the Earth has a shape like a ball. Hundreds of years ago, many people thought that the Earth was flat. That's because when we stand on the ground, the small part of the Earth that we can see appears flat. One of the reasons we're certain that the Earth isn't flat is because of photos like this. This is a photo of the Earth taken by an astronaut who was on the moon. The word ascertain is made of two key word parts. The first is the prefix a, which means to. Together, these word parts mean to make sure of something. We use this word when trying to gather the facts needed to answer tough questions. For example, every year thousands of wildebeest walk hundreds of miles north, then return south a few months later. This is called the Great Migration. Here's an example sentence with the word ascertain. After a lot of research, scientists have ascertained the reasons for the Great Migration. The word root cide means to kill. The word germicide is made of two word parts. The first is the word germ. Germs are very tiny organisms, so we can only see individual ones using a microscope. The word germs includes bacteria, viruses, and fungi that may be harmful to our health or our food. Some of the chemicals we use to clean our homes are germicides. Germicides can kill organisms that cause stains and bad smells in the kitchen, bathroom, and floors. The word herbicide is made of two word parts. The first is herb, which means plants. Together, these word parts refer to a chemical that kills weeds. Farmers spray herbicides on their fields to try and kill weeds, so that there's enough room and nutrients for their crops to grow. The word insecticide is made of two word parts. The first is insect. An insecticide is a chemical that people spray to help kill insects. For example, if there are a lot of ants or other insects in someone's home, a specialist can spray a chemical that kills the ants. The word fungicide is made of two word parts. The first part is fung, which means fungus. A fungus is a tiny organism similar to a bacteria and virus. Fungus can grow on trees and can kill those trees. Farmers, and those who own orchards, often spray trees with fungicides to kill the fungus. That way, the trees and their fruits are healthy. The word pesticide is made of two word parts. The first part is pest. A pest is something living that we want to kill or get rid of. A pesticide is a general term that can refer to any of the more specific chemicals or related substances that we covered earlier. A pesticide could mean a germicide, a herbicide, an insecticide, or a fungicide. A pesticide might also affect other living things like rodents and birds. In those cases, a pesticide might make those animals leave an area without killing them. Thanks for your attention.